Hi everyone, welcome back to Full Time. I'm here with Shorts. How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. It's
yeah, that
one.
big sigh of relief. Yeah. That was
that sums it up, innit?
Probably a little more nervy than we wanted it to be. But we got the points. Yeah. We build on the run. I mean, now every week I'm having to add a 1 to the games and the wins. So what's that now? 8 wins in 10.
Boy.
I think in the league it's 6 and 8. Something like that.
Doing his thing.
He's doing his thing, like he is. We've got to give him credit. He's doing his thing. Arsenal are doing their thing. Defensively we look far more sound. I thought today we kind of, I wouldn't say we were in control. Like we definitely had more shots. We were definitely the better side. We definitely were the aggressors. We definitely had more of the ball.
Yeah. But
at the same time, something was lacking.
Yeah.
But it was good. Give me your thoughts, man.
I think we scraped it, man. Obviously, my boy Smithy come through at the end with a little nice finesse.
Yeah.
Love that. That's a similar goal to what he scored last time as well. So I just like when the ball comes out, he just finds it. He shows his hunger and slaps it. So big up Smithy. I feel like our defence done well to keep Watford out. And Tomiyasu, man, I would have had him as man of the match. I also said Ainsley as well. But we came out second half and managed the game off a little bit. I
really enjoyed us defensively. Because
so did I, man.
When we were struggling for the goal, when we were struggling to open them up, I think there was a period really kind of halfway through the first half to half time where I thought, where are we? How are we going to do anything? I wasn't seeing where the openings were coming. In fairness, second half much better in that sense in terms of playing through midfield. But I just enjoyed that at least the back four were just doing their job.
Yeah, staying calm, staying composed. Gabby and Ben, German. I just like to see it, bro, man. I like to see. I was saying before on a fan cam that back in the day with Arsenal, I used to be very sketchy with our goalkeeper and our defence, and it was just like it was always a thing for me. Always felt nervous, but with our team now and our back four now, I'm very much more so confident with the squad, man, and I'm happy that we've got a defence like that to fall back on.
Yeah, I completely agree. Let's we're going to go, this is what we do in Full Time. We go kind of from the start to the end. We'll try to break down most things we can. We'll take your comments, but the most important thing, a phone number does appear on the screen. Do send in your videos via WhatsApp. Don't call, don't send texts.
Or you will get blocked.
Yeah, you will get blocked. Just send in a video with your thoughts. We'll play them here on screen and we will be live reacting to them as well.
Nice.
So it's your chance to have your say. If you couldn't be here at the Emirates, obviously here at the studio. So and I think we've even got a few clips already.
Sweet.
So why don't we go straight into them?
Let's go.
Hey AFTV, I thought the overall performance was good. A little bit rough towards in the first half at moments. I thought overall it was a decent performance. I think personally, at least there should have been at least 2 red cards there. Yeah, I mean overall, it was a bit of a scrap fest towards the end there. But overall, I thought it was a decent performance. And I think Aubameyang was a little bit off today. I think if we had a little bit more clinical finishing, it should have been at least 3 or 4-0 there. We move on. International break. Up into 5th. Come on, you Gunners.
Good game, guys. Big up to everyone at AFTV. I'm happy Smith Rowe has got 3 goals in 3 games. Aubameyang consistently so poor, and he's not the same guy who sealed Watford to relegation with 2 goals, or the one who runs to Ben Foster and grabs a goal. He's not the same guy anymore. He's been bad. Drop him, put Lacazette on, and Maitland Niles man of the match, and we rise to the table. Big up Arsenal.
What a performance from Arsenal today, man. Another 3 points against Watford. Tough game. What a tough game. At one point it got towards the 75th to 80th minute and I thought Watford might nick it and they might salvage a point, but what a performance, and Arteta needs his respect, man. I'm still Arteta out, but I mean it's a big game against Liverpool after the internationals. If we can get anything from that and come away with a point, you then have to start trusting the process. But right now it's looking good for Arsenal, but I'm still not getting too complacent. Yeah, man, big performance. Ainsley Maitland now definitely was man of the match. Aubameyang could have cost us the game, but all that matters at the end of the day is 3 points. Come on, Gunners, man. Arsenal until I die.
I love that.
Come on, Gunners, man.
Got to give Arteta respect. I'm still Arteta out, but I've got to give it. Yeah, I love that. No, thank you guys for sending your videos. Don't forget the number appears on the screen, so send yours in as well. A lot of people, I mean, I love these videos because they just remind me of things. It's a 90-minute game, a lot goes on, and you're like,
to keep track of it. Yeah.
Let's take it all the way back. I've written down some of the stuff that these guys have said.
Yeah.
But the first thing we had to deal with was the injury blow. You know, a tight groin for Thomas Partey. He's not in the team, which means we've got a midfield 4.
Yeah.
I mean, all under the age of 24, but I think Saka 20. Maitland-Niles maybe 22, 23, I think. Lokonga 21 and Smith Rowe 20. And they had to run the game. They did for most of it, I thought.
Yeah, I feel like Ainsley came in and done a good job, man. Considering, considering Partey's out, he just come in and slipped in there very nicely, man. And I appreciate him for doing so. Mill Smith Rowe was a bit shaky in the first half, I feel, but he came back and got us the goal, man. So big up a Mill every time. Our midfield was alright. I feel like they got the job done. Our strikers could have done a lot more, I feel. But hey, it's 1-0 to the Arsenal, man.
Did we learn today? Not learn, I think we all knew, but just how important Thomas Partey is, because this is where I want to be fair.
Yeah.
The Lokonga was okay, not great. I thought he was much better against Villa and against Leicester, to be fair.
Yeah.
Thought he was okay today with some nice moments.
Decent.
I thought Maitland-Niles was quality, and yet despite both of them doing their jobs and delivering, I couldn't help but feel that there was a presence missing, and it was Thomas Partey.
Of course.
And that's not to take away from either of them. I just think you put one of them with Partey,
Dennis
and there's a nicer kind of. I don't know what it is. There's
more confidence, I feel.
I think there's
it's confidence.
I think there's just like an aura about him, like almost. I know. Sometimes when we leave him in midfield on his own, he can run. Yeah. But just at times, like, he can be Partey, but when he is on it, you just feel like he's kind of unstoppable.
He's big.
We lack that like control in midfield at times. That sense of like we're taking the game by the scruff of the neck. Like Partey's running the show, and then your Sakas, your Smith Rowes, all them kind of do their thing, feed him after. Yeah, but that's kind of. I'm not trying to be too negative. Like, I'm just trying to look at the overall picture. It wasn't an amazing performance. I think it was a fine performance. It was okay. But I thought we definitely missed him. But Maitland-Niles and Lokonga, how did you feel about those two?
Like you were saying, I feel like they just done the job. They got the job done. Like you were saying, I feel like either one of them with Partey would probably have been a more solid game. But I'm very happy for Ainsley, man. He's been trying, always knocking. He's always there to fall back on, and he was the man of the match today, so he got the job done. I would obviously love to see Partey back in the squad. Hopefully it isn't too much of a crazy injury where he's going to be out for a long time. But boys, you came on, you got the job done, man. So big up the guys, man. They're young as well, like we said. So big up the young boys, man.
And that's the thing, to come through those kind of tests. Watford, for whatever people say, they're fighting for their lives. They're fit to the table. They've got a new manager. They're all trying to impress and show a reaction. And I thought for the 4 youngsters to come through that fairly confident. We forget that Ben White and Gabriel are young, and Tommy and Tavares.
They're all young.
It's a young team. Actually, like you stop and you think it's a very young team by the front too. So I thought to in large spells control the game, at least be untroubled, was impressive. Comment from Zappa says Maitland-Niles played well actually. The thing today was in the attack front. Aubameyang with a shocker. Basically saying we kind of did our thing. KD says, James, the word you're looking for Partey is stability.
There you go.
I think
found
that's
it for us. That's it.
I think that's absolutely
stability is the word.
Dal says, Aubameyang, please give Odegaard a goal. Do you think that was going in?
I think it could have been posting in.
It could have been posting in, yeah.
I feel like maybe because Aubameyang was going through a bit of worries in the game, he just wanted to try to get it, but you should have just left it, man.
You kind of think you're always told as a striker to put it in the back of the net and then see what happens. That's kind of the thing. It's just get it in the goal.
Yeah, it was a tight one. It was a tight one to call, but I think it could have went posting in, to be fair.
Yeah, it was looking good.
When I see the angle.
Guys, keep sending in your videos. We've got more to hear now.
Come on.
What's up, AFTV? I'm Emmanuel from China. Just for watching our game. 12 a.m. here. Yeah. I'm so excited. I'm buzzed up right now for this 3-point today. Although the game had so many controversies, but at least we were able to take 3 points. Yeah. I knew that we were going to take 3 points from this game because the form that we are in right now, at least we are about to show us some good days.
Congratulations, Arsenal fans all around the world. First of all, I wanted to say I was really disappointed with this referee tonight. I mean, he almost cost us the game. I don't understand how that Tottenham reject, Danny Rose, stayed on the pitch in that first half and not getting even booked. And I wanted to talk about Aubameyang. Everyone last season said, including Robbie, that he has so much credit in the bank. Well, how much credit does he have? He's been dead for us. This is the second season now, and he's scoring only tap-ins after Pepe, who's been heavily criticized. And don't forget that Pepe was a striker at Lille. Why don't we try him there? And I wanted to big up Lacazette, who reminds me so much of the legend Dennis Bergkamp. Lacazette has been showing us world-class performances, and we need to extend his contract. The Liverpool game will be the biggest test for this new starting 11 established team, and at least we have hope now that we can go there and grab a point at Liverpool. And it's so amazing how in one transfer window we could change 5 players in our starting 11. I mean, imagine this time last year we had Bellerin as our right back, Cedric as a backup for Tierney, Ceballos, David Luiz and Willian as regular starters in our team. I'm not trusting the process, but I'm starting to have hope that this team can go somewhere and we can build on it. So
Alright, so the unbeaten run continues. Firstly, shout out to Mr. Benjamin White, showing his baller skills up front to set up the chance for Mr. Emile Smith goal. I hope Qatar 2022 is ready for the Arsenal boys to represent. Next, I thought that Maitland-Niles was absolutely superb. I can't say that he should keep his place over Thomas, but it's good to know that we've got guys who can just come in and do a job that's required of them. Saka was great as usual on the wing, dangerous. Laka showing that he still has a lot to offer. Hopefully we can make the most of it in the season, in his last season. And it would be nice to see Odegaard grab that goal, Oba's unlucky touch. Hopefully he's got today's performance out of his system and he's ready to fire when we go to Anfield after the break. Next, I thought the yellow card management from a few of the boys was really good. And finally, big up to Mikel, 100th game today, got the dub. Nice to know that his halftime talk may have potentially been the difference. And hopefully we can start to make the Emirates with a bit of a fortress this season. The attacking threat's looking really good. Big up Arsenal.
Love it, man. I'm loving seeing people. Obviously, they're happy, buzzing off the win. Yeah, some criticism about Aubameyang. We'll get into all that. Some criticism about the ref, which I certainly agree with. What was it that was just mentioned there? Oh, yellow card management. I like that. It's true. Lokonga was on the yellow quite early. I can't remember who else. Dare I say Tomiyasu? I can't remember. Maybe not.
Did Tomiyasu get a yellow?
No, maybe not. But
Sambi got a yellow.
Sambi got a yellow. I think someone else did. But yeah, it was. We managed that. So yeah, very good point. And obviously, the red card at the end for Watford. Let's talk about the first half because everything but a goal happened for us.
Yeah, it was just so shaky, James, man. It was just a bit like anxiety was at all-time high on that first half. It was just like we was getting up the field, getting jobs done. I feel like Oba again. I know we're going to get into Oba, but that offside with Saka behind the keeper, Oba should just be putting that away, bro. Like, you're a striker, you should just be like slapping that into the back of the net. So we had a tricky first half. I feel like we kind of scraped along, and then it was just one of those days today, man. Just one of them days.
My feeling is that firstly, Saka's offside. We saw some people asking about it. I think it's really, it's just the rule. There's got to be. I don't know what the exact terminology is, but essentially, the last defenders become the goalkeeper, and the goalkeepers become the last defender. It's kind of the way to put it. So Saka's offside. I've explained that terribly, but you get what I mean.
I get you.
Saka's offside. Aubameyang in that moment is not really to know. I understand why Saka's kind of looking at Ben Foster, the guys on the line, thinking it must be a goal. So I hear all that, but you're right. A better first touch from Aubameyang, and you put it away, and we don't have that problem. So you know, whatever. But he's getting to the right positions, which is great.
Yeah.
Something on that rule. I want to see goalkeepers not almost count when it comes to offside like that, because
it's not really fair, is it? It's kind of like he's made his run, he's got there, and then
it just feels to me like goalkeepers are in different kit.
Yeah.
And you're always looking at defenders.
Okay.
So you're automatically kind of confusing players.
Yeah.
I remember Man City having one ruled out against Liverpool in the Champions League I think it was Liverpool. Yeah, in the Champions League a couple of years ago, for a very similar thing.
Yeah.
And it frustrated me because it's like, but you know, it's so hard to score goals as it is in the game.
Anyway.
And then what are you basically saying to players? You know, well, you've got to stop and figure out whether that defender is actually the very last man. In which case, you know,
too much thinking.
So
you sometimes just want to get the ball in the net. Yeah.
I'd like to see a rule change there. But yeah, first half, okay, goals disallowed. Then I thought we just went through a little bit of a lull, almost like we looked a little bit deflated about that being disallowed.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like even us in the studio is gassed. What's that first goal went in? But yeah, we could see the team after it got disallowed. We went back in our shell a little bit. Just a bit disheartened and just couldn't really move forward again after that. But we held on. Like we were saying before, our defence done good to keep Watford out.
We kind of did everything but apply that
pressure, that
quality in the final third.
Yeah.
But I mean, that in itself, I think sometimes people reduce football to how many chances you have, how many goals you score.
But they don't.
We kind of controlled all elements of the game, bar just really trying to hurt Watford.
Yeah.
And then obviously, you know, the penalty is given, saved, and then our heads go down a little bit. Gabriel has one cleared off the line.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're looking at, and there was an opening in the first minute or two. Do you remember when Lacazette and Saka, no one really knew who was hitting it?
Yeah.
So there were 3 or 4 really good chances.
We could have scored that 4 or 5 goals today. We could have scored
really,
4 or 5 goals today, bro.
The problem is, normally when you have that quality of chance, it's backed up by a wave of like half chances, and I felt we were struggling with that, with the kind of momentum, with sustaining pressure.
I'm with you on that.
Super chat from KD. KD says Odegaard needed the goal, especially when he's not in the 11. I agree. Felt for him there. WDA says James B is positive when we're awful, negative when we're good. I call it context, but you know, like I appreciate that. Liam says Ben White, what a signing! I thought he was absolutely terrific today.
Lovely signing.
Kezim says I think even Ramsdale made a gross error, but everybody talking about Aubameyang. Ramsdale had made one mistake, but he dealt with everything else today. I thought his kicking was decent as well again. Muideen says I'm not gassed at all about the performance, we're still not good enough. And Udav on the opposite end of the spectrum says all I care is that we got 3 points. That's it now, we move on from
I'm with you, bro. Get them 3 points in, man.
If the 3 points are following on from a great performance at Leicester, a great performance against Villa, not great against Palace, but you found a way to get a point, there's enough.
I could take that today.
It's the youngest team in the Premier League. I think you're a joker if you're expecting week in, week out consistency. I know there's no European football. It's still a young team. They're still very much learning. It's a new team as well.
They're gelling together, isn't it?
Absolutely. But this wasn't an absolute disaster class. In the build-up, I was going through Unai Emery's last 7 games and looking at Wolves having 24 shots at the Emirates, Watford having 30 shots against us. I remember
none of that no more, bro.
Yeah, no, none of that. Like, ultimately, it was very controlled. I'll see if I can get some of the stats up, actually. But yeah, anyway, guys, remember that the phone number is appearing on the screen. We want to hear your views. I'm making some notes here. We're going to be going through a lot of these main talking points after we've made our way through the main points of the game.
Nice.
But let's hear a little bit more of what you guys have had to say.
Come on.
Hello AFTV, I hope everyone's doing well. Very decent performance, to be honest. Although last 10 minutes were a bit quite nervy one, but still we kept the clean sheet, and you have to credit Arteta for what he's doing now. The backline looks solid. Although there was a bit shaky moments with Ramsdale, but everything was. We should have killed the game in before second half, the penalty miss, but that's fine. We have to be more consistent now. I know we've been doing good, but I'm still not convinced with Arteta yet. He has to show more in a consistent manner. So that's all we want. We want just consistency, and hope we can get something out of Liverpool game.
1-0. To the Arsenal, 1-0. Hey, yo, listen. OG, DB, double NK. If you see me at you, you better respond. Listen, 1-0 to the Arsenal. I ain't got too much to say. I ain't gonna cry about nothing. Listen, nah, let me not lie. One thing. Arteta, stop fucking around. This business of sending central midfielders to live back has got to stop. It fucks up our rhythm. You know what I mean? Like, I could argue that is the rhythm. That is the reason we always turn out to get out of rhythm, because you keep fucking up our tactics. Just leave the boys to play. If it's 4-4-2, let them be 4-4-2. If they need to cover, they'll cover. You know, they'll shift. But like, don't be making it like, yo, Ainsley, go cover, live back. Nah, it doesn't have to happen like that. Anyways, Ainsley, man of the match performance. Well done, boy. You did well. I like Lukonga too. Y'all work well together, you know.
Ainsley, very good today. I've got Charlene, by the way.
Woo!
Hey, Char, how are
It's
you?
not Jules, it's me.
I know.
I'm
Jules for
good.
Char.
How are you?
Yeah, good. I'm happy. 3 points. I'm starting to relax more into just the happiness of the win.
Yeah.
And not overanalyze the performance. I've got tactical insight for that, and also we've been good enough for me to not worry about the fact that today we weren't perfect, but we were okay. We were okay. Well, what did you think?
Do you know, I think we should have scored a lot more goals.
I think so
I mean,
too,
that first one that Oba got the touch on, which was ruled offside from Saka, the missed penalty, and then obviously the Odegaard miss as well. You know, a bit unfortunate, but, you know, we could have cleaned up 4-0 today.
Yeah, and also, you know, I love my stats. I don't, as far as I'm aware, let me know, guys, if I'm wrong, but there's no stat for, like, openings. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, moments where you're like, it's 5-on-4, be clinical, and we're not. Like, the moments where we get the man advantage, or we're running at their goal, or the space in behind, and you're like, you know, Arsenal have earned that. They've worked it well. They've pulled Watford out of position. They play through their midfield. Suddenly we're there. Yeah. And it's blocked for a throw-in or a corner, or they deal with it. And there's no like metric, as far as I'm aware, for judging the times where Arsenal caused Watford to move and think and defend hard and wasted opportunities like that. And so I felt there were a lot of those in the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
a lot of those moments where you're like, like, come on, you can kill him here. Like
frustrating moments.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do hear you with that. But I mean, we managed to get the job done in the end with a clean sheet as well. I mean, there was that error from Ramsdale. The only one, by the way, the only one error that we've seen from him, which could have led to a goal and an equaliser. But yeah.
Yeah, one bad moment, he got away with it. And I'm glad, 'cause
Exactly.
I think he deserved a bit of luck in that situation.
100%.
Mads is asking whether the metric I'm discussing is XG. No, because that relates to shots. You have to have
Expected
a shot for it
goals.
to... Yeah, sorry, of course, yeah. XG is expected goals. You have to have had the shot to get a value for that. And yeah, maybe there'll be like a expected chance to shot. I don't know. I see. This is why I read the stats and I don't make them. We won. That's what Derek's saying. We won this game.
We
would have drawn or lost it in the last few years. Jason Super Chat says, "Awesome. Going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. Probably not the greatest defensive play, but defensively we were solid and we held the ball well." Now, you said something great on the watch along, which is that this is now where Arteta can, at half time, we've not been great. We've been a bit unfortunate. Disallowed goal, penalty, yada yada yada. He has to lift a very young and inexperienced team and say to them, it's not going to plan, but find a way. And I did feel we went up a few levels.
Yeah.
Is that what you wanted to see?
That is what I wanted to see, and that's what it's all about. That's what you need from the manager, as well as, you know, players in the change room to keep the spirits up, keep the tempo up. You know, don't just let your heads drop and think, oh well, these are the negatives that's happened in the first half. You know, forget that. Wipe the slate clean. Come out with a fresh energy and new expectations, and you know, and that's how you end up getting results.
There's a nicer tempo to the second half. I wasn't as frustrated with. First half, I kept thinking, come on, come on, there it is, you can see it, pass the ball, you finally passed it, now go again. Like you know, you're almost like, it's like you want to be playing FIFA, you're trying to like push them, like with your energy, with your mind.
Literally,
to be quicker.
that is what we do in the studio.
Yeah, but second half was kind of different for me. Second half I thought was a bit more zippy.
bit more pacey.
Yeah, there's a little bit more something to it.
Not only that as well, with Watford as well, I think I wasn't expecting them to sort of come at us like in the way that they did. They were a bit better than I expected them to be as well.
Kept a bit of the ball.
They did.
I thought Arsenal were clever I wouldn't say clever, but I thought Arsenal chose to be quite pragmatic and not overcommit at times and just say, look, Watford don't have a lot here. We've dealt with everything they've thrown at us. Let's see what we can do. It's not like Palace where against Palace they've got quality, so they're going to do that. This was slightly different. I was asking what the metric is, by the way, for basically, when space opens up. And Abhishek has said the metric is the hope to disappointment ratio. And I think that's actually such a good way to put it. Anyway, guys, remember you can send in your videos, have your say. We want to hear from you. The number pops up on the screen. It's on the screen now. Just send in a video. And yeah, we want to hear your thoughts. Let's go to this other super chat. Touch of Awesome says, was Aubameyang the worst player on the pitch, do you think? I think so. He's trying too hard to score and it isn't working. Oh, sorry, I'm just being told that there are clips. Okay, let's get straight to the clips now.
Big ups AFTV, this is Ebenezer from Savannah, Georgia in the United States. Big Arsenal fan. Glad we got the win today because it was looking like it was going to be a bad day for the Arsenal, but I'm glad they turned out the win. These are the games that we usually lose, even under the Wenger era. Whenever we are unlucky like this, we lose these games, and I'm glad we could turn out the win today. But we cannot perform like this against Liverpool or even Man U. We can't, or else we can kiss this run goodbye. And all this positive progress will just be tarnished if we go up to Liverpool and Man U and do not put on a performance that is good enough, whether it be to win or to draw, or even if we lose, we need to put on better performances against this top team.
Really happy with the 3 points today, but so unhappy with the performance because it should have easily been 3 or 4 goals. And Alba was just so frustrating, man. Honestly, all my frustrations are with him because that poor touch that led to Saka's offside goal, missing the pen, the unnecessary touch on Odegaard's brilliant finish. That was just amateur from Alba today. Absolutely amateur. And it's no surprise that we're being linked to a striker in January. And I hope we get him. Because honestly, I'm tired of having 2 halves of one complete striker. If we can get somebody who has a hold of play of Lacazette and the finishing ability that Alba, in theory, should have, it'll make us a much stronger squad. Because it opens up another player in midfield who can help us control possession. Or it could give us another winger on the left flank who can be more of an attacking threat going forward. So I hope we get him. I hope we get him because honestly, today it showed why we need it, especially against low blocks. We could have easily dropped points today. We could have easily ended that good run and that feel-good factor, and it would have all been on Alba. He needs to take a serious look at himself because that was abysmal.
Love it, guys. Love hearing from you guys. Arsenal get the win. It's 3 points. It leaves us 5th. Just quickly, I want your final word on Smith Rowe, who got the goal.
Smith Rowe, I mean,
he's adding goals now, isn't he?
He's adding goals to his game. I mean, he's just such a joy to watch.
Yeah.
It's so exciting to see Saka playing and Smith Rowe as well. So.
And I like that he's contributing even when he's not even playing brilliantly.
Exactly.
Like, I didn't think
Still
today he was that
difference.
great, but he has his moments and he gets his goal, and I'm so super happy for him. All right, guys, remember there is a live stream going on right now on the Don Robbie channel for the West Ham Liverpool game. Go tune into that as well. We're going to have a load of shows as well coming up in the week next week reviewing this game. And yeah, filling up your content for the international break while there's no football. Arsenal have put together a great run. Credit to Mikel Arteta. Performance wasn't perfect, but you know what? A lot to enjoy as well. It's been fun chatting to you guys. Arsenal, yeah, they've done their job ahead of Liverpool in a couple of weeks' time.
Keep the unbeaten run going.
Yeah, we'll be back for all that as well. Guys, thanks for joining, and we'll see you soon.